Okay, good.
Yep, so we'll start the meeting. Okay, welcome aboard, everyone. My name is Mark Hall, and I'm the National Product Manager for Corsair Solutions. So we're going to host a bit of a pre-integrate webinar, and we'll also be joined by Glenn Bailey from SiliconCore. And Glenn Bailey is going to talk about some of what he's got on our stand as well when we get to that section as well. So let's kick off and give a run through of what we got. As I said, this is purely just going to be, I suppose, a snippet of what's on display at the show as a pre-integrate webinar. And we have some big announcements. So first of all, we're going to have the Calico Pro 1200. So this is the ultimate solution for LED applications of all sizes. And it's capable of powering up to 16.5 million pixels across 2 outputs. And it can deliver hundreds of low latency video windows with seamless performance in 24/7 reliability that tvONE's renowned for. So it ships with a fixed I/O configuration of 6 4K 60 inputs and 2 4K 60 outputs. And it has inbuilt media store for background images and labels. So their goal is to really ensure that no detail is lost from source to display, with a guaranteed visual perfection right down to pixel level. And you can see it's really got unrivaled bandwidth and hundreds of layers, and the ability to rotate sources on there as well. You've got advanced cropping, you've got keying, and you've got a powerful labeling engine on there as well. Now, one of the really important things to note about here is it's very easy to configure. I'll just make sure that you can all hear me okay. For a single or multiple outputs for direct view LED, or create an extensive projector edge blends or display walls, you choose. You know, your position and your rotation sources, you have complete freedom, 360-degree rotation, borders, dissolves, fades, animations. But one of the great things about it is it has a canvas watch and an output mapping. So we can really, ease of setup to a LED display can be done. And we're showing this at the stand. And this leads on to the next part, which is our SiliconCore. So we have Glenn Bailey from SiliconCore, and we have the Calico is going to be driving one of the main LEDs. So hi, Glenn. Well, welcome aboard.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mark. No, it's great to join the webinar, but also great to actually join Corsair at Integrate. You know, we were originally just talking about, you know, bringing on some LED screens, you know, to help you out with the setup, but then okay, we'll come along more and partner up, and so yeah, we're really looking forward to this Integrate. Yeah, so just listening to what you said about the Calico, yeah, for us it's great because, you know, for us as providing the screen, you know, we only have to provide one controller and as many sort of cabinets. We'll have cabinets like spread out across, you know, split up. We don't have to really worry too much about anything. We just get a HDMI feed and, you know, to populate our cabinets, and then all the video content is manipulated and controlled all by the Calico. So, you know, for us it's easy. You know, we're the simple screen and Calico is doing all the work. So that's a really great thing for us.
Yeah, correct. And I suppose, look, I haven't mentioned, but we're going to have a boardroom set up this year. So we're going to have a couple of different instances of the SiliconCore setup. So our Calico is driving the main. I think we'll go on to the LED panels. So I think the first one, we have the 1.2, Glenn.
Yes. So we've got this is our new chip on board, our flip chip LED. And what we actually have on the Calico will be 1.2 millimeter LED cabinets, and we're also bringing out our 4000 nit. So these are a special high-end cabinet that'll do the normal indoor LED like these. It would be about 600 nits brightness. SiliconCore being our common cathode and our high brightness, low power. Our regular cabinet's about 1200 nits in brightness, but this particular new model we've got will do up to 4000 nits, so very, very bright. And so we want to come and show that off. So we'll have that on the Calico and also a small sample so we can wind up, sort of the 4000 and show people as well. So yeah, that's what we'll have on one end of the stand. And then also the next higher resolution on that is our 0.9. Same chip on board, same flip chip on our new latest models. Our new series, we're calling it Enlighten. Is just the model name for our new chip on board LEDs. So this will be a 0.9. So it's in LED cabinet speak. It's this one will be a native HD 1080p in the boardroom. So it'll be a 3 cabinet by 3 cabinets, so 9 cabinets there, making I think it's about 81-inch screen
81 inch.
in the boardroom. And yeah, so we'll have that on display in
Great.
there.
Well, I know I've mentioned to a few people that we're having SiliconCore there, and they're very excited to see it. So I'm looking forward to have this set up in a new meeting room configuration as well. And I should mention at the end of our meeting room, we've got the your mobile foldable LED column set up.
Yeah. So we've just launched these new columns this year as well. So it's kind of in that idea of people wanting to have portability, and we've got a new cabinet base that's really thin, and it's got some fantastic hinges incorporated into these cabinet bases. So we've got a mobile product as well. So that mobile product that folds up and down into a wheelie cabinet. We've adapted that now to also have columns, like a wayfinding columns. So basically 6 of these columns can make up a 163-inch screen. So it's like a 6x6 LED cabinets in that, but the columns are only 1 cabinet wide. But we're going to bring them in as pairs, and so they actually fold up. So these cabinets will fold down, so 2 columns fold together, and then those columns actually then fold in half again, so that then your big 163-inch screen that you might have, it can split into 3, and then we can fold those up into a quarter size, and then wheel that into a small road case. So for a big screen, you're going to have 3 road cases, stick it in the back of the ute or whatever, and transport it away, and go and unfold it. And so setting this up, it's only like a 5-10 minutes, to wheel the things out, and they just basically fold up. Now the seams are really seamless, with the cam and these panels cam lock together, so they join together, and you. Just as if the screen's been built, like the guys might spend a whole day building an LED screen. Now these things just unfold. So that's what we're showing. So we'll have one of these, so we can fold it in half and then fold it in half into quarters and be able to do it live. We can even do that live, with the screen turned on. So it'll be good to show off and for people to come and have a feel and touch and see what we're about.
Fantastic. Well, look, thank you for your time, and look forward to being on the stand with you this year. It's going to be an exciting year, and so thanks, Glenn, and we'll see you on setup day.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so kicking on, that was Glenn. I was Glenn Bailey from SiliconCore. Now, next we have an exciting announcement, and we have been working, we're hoping this for years to get this certification. We now have a Lumen's VC TR60, which is a PTZ, which is redefining the camera sector, and it's really a market leader for standalone speaking tracking technology. And we are now certified for Microsoft Teams. So we're ecstatic about this. We're very, very excited about this launch. It may look familiar in its looks. It is based on a standard 12 times optical zoom and an established 4K Sony sensor, but this is where it departs from standard specifications. This is a first to deliver integrated voice tracking, AI-based motion tracking, a dual camera output, and in-camera picture-in-picture generation. And again, we are now certified for Microsoft Teams. So we're announcing that now, and we're showing this at the stand. So The camera itself incorporates an array of directional sound sensors at the bottom of the unit that actually can locate human voices. So it has that combination of a panoramic and a PTZ camera. And the camera head will move and zoom in to show the current speaker, reframing as other voices enter the discussion as well. We've also got an advanced AI-based motion tracking technology that enables it to follow the movement of a presenter in a studio, meeting, or a production space. And importantly, as I said before, we also generate two streams, or we have a picture-in-picture from its panoramic fixed camera and its robotic zoom head. So these can be delivered over IP into a media processor, an IP-based production system, or lecture capture system, providing two camera angles from a single unit, which is very important to note as well. We also support a reference audio input that can be by USB or line in. So that's designed to eliminate remote side audio interference, ensuring precise and reliable speaker tracking of speakers within the room. So again, we are certified for Zoom, and this is an all-in-one unit, so it's quite unique. So please come and see this. This will be set up on the stand. So going further on there, we have our meeting room set up this year, which is a first for us. Lumen has a collaboration with Sennheiser, and in Taiwan, they recently established a professional grade conferencing demo space in their Taiwan headquarters, and we've also done this with Sennheiser Sydney recently. So we're going to be showing this, the incorporation of a Sennheiser TCC2 with standard PTZ cameras and the Lumen's CamConnect. So this will be set up in our meeting room space that you will see on there. Also from Lumen's, well, that's basically how it's going to be set up. It's a 3x3 meter space. And that will show the CamConnect, and that will be routing to an MTR, and we'll have standard PTZ cameras. So it's actually using the sound from the TCC2 to work where the PTZs actually go. And then that can run either USB or HDMI into the MTR. We're also showing the TR60A Dante AVH. So this is same sort of technology the TR60A is built on, but this has Dante AVH video on there as well. And we'll also be having combination that with our OIP-N Dante AVH decoders. So these decoders can decode Dante video, but they can also decode Dante audio as well. So they can be used for de-embedding Dante audio with other video streams on there. And they will be set up in our meeting room and out our front in our Lumens area as well. We'll also have the Lecture LC300 new capture vision system, a 4-channel recording and streaming system with Ultra HD and NDI on there. And that will be set up so you can actually come and see that, have a play. We'll have Johnny from Lumens over as well on our stand. We're also going to have the Miri. So some of you may have seen the Miri in some of our PR. So this is a designed to give a fast, resilient internet anywhere. So you can actually have multiple SIM cards in there, and you can actually have up to 27 connections, even using mobile phones for like a backup. So it's designed to give you redundancy and resiliency where you might normally have hard to get internet connectivity. David Cohen will be flying out from US, and he will be on our stand as well. For the MageWall section, we're showing the new ProConvert IP to USB. This is a new plug-and-play solution, and I believe, or it comes through as a camera and a content for Zoom. So I don't know if it's fully certified yet, but it will show up as a camera and content. But it allows you to bring a variety of feeds into a USB UVC or your team or your Zooms. So NDI, RTSP, SRT, external streams, and it will bring those into your VC. So that will be on display. We'll also have the range of USB capture solutions, HDMIs and SDI on display. We'll have from Major, we'll have the Director series, Director 1 and Director Mini, various other units like the Ultra Encodes, and also the Control Hub. Kicking on, we're excited to say that we're actually going to have a live demonstration of Dante Domain Manager. So Dante Domain Manager is really the essential hub for all Dante networks. It will secure devices, it will manage users, organize rooms and functions, and run over your AV seamlessly, over your routed networks. So that will be running live, and we'll be connected to the internet to show that running. And we'll have someone from Ordinate Dante on our stand. So as I sort of talked about earlier, it's really an essential infrastructure solution, and it works in tandem with the Dante controller. So you can see this on our stand and run through anything and dive down as deep as need be. We'll be showing the new Dante AVO install line. So these feature Euroblock analog audio connectors. There's an input and an output, and they also feature the click grid mounting system to offer a clean and flexible mounting solution. So they will be on our stand as well in the Dante area. They will be alongside in the same area with Marshall. So we'll have a variety of the Marshall point of view cameras and NDI cameras on there, and they'll be running into a monitor so we can talk about anything as needed on display for those. For the visionary section, we have a large area set up for the visionary. So we'll have all the AV over IP encoders and decoders. So these will be set up and these will be running live. We'll also be having these running in our meeting room section, and I will probably have them running from probably from an iPad, just showing you the flexibility of the control on those. We'll be having a range of wall plate encoders and decoders set up. We'll also have the MV5 Multiview system on display. We are linked to the visionary stand as well via fibre, so we'll have feeds going back and forth. One thing that we're hoping to get, I'm not sure if we're going to have it in time, is a new XB5. The XB5 is a new single cable solution offering video, audio and Ethernet and charging through a single USB-C connection. So this works over the traditional visionary 1 gig AV over IP ecosystem. So fingers crossed we'll get that, but if not, that will be over at the visionary stand as well. Also this year on Visionary, we'll be showing the Packet TV IPTV system. So we'll have a variety of set-top boxes set up. Now Packet TV is a powerful management software really at the core of Visionary's IPTV and digital signage systems. So as I said, we plan to have 3 set-top boxes running and we'll be able to run through this. It's a browser-based system running on Linux and enables control and management of AV sources and endpoints, and it supports live streaming, playback of recorded content and archiving. So we can run through all this on the stand and show you how easy it is to set up channels and run through. Administrators are provided intuitive, simple to use tools. They can manage, monitor, deliver and record live broadcasts and control it. So this will be set up on our stand as well, and feel free to drill down as much as needed. Lastly, we'll probably have our new NEX. So we'll have a variety of new NEX products on display. We'll be having the USB-C female to female repeater, the USB-C on display. So this actually boosts USB 3.2 generation 2 signals up to 10 gig of data rate. And we have 2 models. We have one that supports 2-lane DP alt mode and 4-lane DP alt mode. So that basically means one that supports 4K 60 displays and one that supports 8K 60 displays, or even products like Crestron Flex. Its bidirectional USB-D pass-through will deliver up to 240 watts or 48 volt and 5 amps. And it's USB bus powered, so no additional input is required on that device. It's a D-series type panel mount with metal enclosure, and it can also run passive USB-C cables, as you can see in that setup down there, up to 10 meters, or I believe even active cables up to 15 meters. So look, that's it for a really quick run through. I know there's a lot of different products there. We've probably missed a few. I'm just going to check if there's any more questions in the chat. But we'll be sharing this up on our YouTube channel as well, and Glenn will have a copy, and Glenn's on there. So feel free to get in touch with myself or Glenn for any questions prior to Integrate. Anything more you want to add, Glenn, or have I pretty much summed it up?
No, all summed up. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, to have an interesting show.
Fantastic. Well, we're a bit ahead of time. I might have been going a bit too fast, but look, as I said, we'll post this up on YouTube. We'll share the link, and please get in touch and have a safe trip, and see you all at Integrate. Thank you.
Yeah.